Alright guys, how's it going? We're here at Red Bull, Tennessee Knockout, Red Bull TKO. Myself and Paul's first time doing an enduro kind of race. Today is the prologue, which basically is qualifying for tomorrow, like grid position for tomorrow, first race. So it's a 1 mile loop, as fast as you can pretty much. Paul and I went and walked it about 2 hours ago, and it's pretty wild. There's a rocky riverbed. That's going to give us the biggest problem, and then the rest is just single track, and we can kind of get through that. A couple big drop-offs, logs to jump, but it's going to be an interesting day. We take off at 2 p.m, which is in about 45 minutes. As ready as I can be. Tomorrow we start racing, and today's kind of like a warm-up for us and see where we are. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. Hope it goes well, and let's go for the rest of the weekend. Easy, light work. On to the next one. Holy shit. Alright, here we are, day 2 of TKO. Feeling good after yesterday. I think Paul and I finished 166th and 167th out of 500, which is we're pretty happy with. It's our first in hard enduro, so not too disappointed with that. We've got the 10.5 mile loop. We have 2.5 hours to finish it. Top 200 from this race go into race 2, which is at 1 p.m. So fingers crossed we get in the top 200. Yesterday was hard, like it was really, really difficult. So we're just gonna take today a bit easier, get over the rocks. It's a bit damp out here, so the rock's gonna be wet and slippy. But challenge accepted. We're gonna go for it and have a good time doing it. So I'll give you an update when we get back in. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day, hopefully. The beginning was really tough. It was the rocky riverbed, which was very rocky and very tough. And then once we got through that, I had crazy arm pump. I was like, I could barely hold on to the bars, and then my clutch it just made everything so difficult. I got like blisters up on my hands now, just using the clutch all day. We finished, did 2, so you had to finish in 2.5 hours. We finished in 2 hours, 45 minutes. So we were just outside the time, so we didn't qualify for the next race, but I was super happy. Both Paul and myself, we were super happy with the way we rode. It's our first enduro and like proper enduro race, so man, it was a tough one. Like we really put ourselves in the deep end, but we finished it. Completed the whole race. It was a really good time. Like today, thinking about it, I definitely enjoyed myself thoroughly. I would definitely do it again. It's a new experience for me, and I need to go into it a bit fitter, a bit stronger. But when doing these things, you're always going to learn different things, different techniques of how to ride and all that. So I was really, really happy with the way I rode yesterday.
59. Depends what weight's on the spring.
What was that?
It depends what weight's on the spring. I got a bit lost before that hill, that's up there.
Yeah, you came much further left than everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone else went straight, and there was a big rock, and they went over that.
Yeah, I walked that the other day, and it was on the left, and I went down, I was like, shit, where am I going? And I come over that rock into it though on the right, was alright.
We got here today, and David Knight was, he did his prologue this morning, finished 14th I think, and then he went off into TKO 1, and he actually had a mechanical, his bike just cut out and he couldn't get it going. He had to push it up this hill. There's about 6-7 people helping him get it up the hill, and we're trying to talk to FIM right now and see if we can get into a post-qualifier for the next race, but we'll see. It's kind of all up in the air, but I do have to say huge thank you to Classic Car Club, and solid performance for everyone coming down, supporting us, and really having a good time. I personally couldn't do it without my dad, or without Classic Car Club, without Solids, without David Knight. So a huge thank you to everyone involved. It's awesome. I'm TKO next year, I'm definitely doing it.